all this. Simon Morris has advised on more than 200 FSA cases. Simon, how significant is this operation?
I think it's an extremely significant operation for 2 or 3 reasons. First of all, it was FSA working with SOCA, the Serious and Organised Crime Agency. It is giving extra welly to the investigation. Secondly, it is FSA acting on what it calls an insider dealing ring. To date, it has so far caught lone individuals, fathers and sons, private investors. This is beginning to get to the heart of the matter, city professionals. And thirdly, FSA says this has been going on for a long while. So this is the beginning, potentially, of quite a large issue.
You say there was normally individuals, now we've got a group of individuals here. Is that what separates that from the cases that we've seen before this? And the fact that there's 6 people perhaps indicate that this is just the tip of the iceberg?
Yeah, 2 key distinctions. Firstly, if it's a group of people, it is infinitely more difficult to prove. FSA is likely to have spent 12 to 18 months simply investigating and gathering the evidence. Secondly, if you look at the firms with which these individuals are associated, these are big city names. That's not to say the names themselves are implicated. These might have been people dealing on own account, simply working at these firms, but it shows that FSA is turning its focus to major institutions and people who surround them.
So that's the difference here. I mean, we've had some talk that at least one of the individuals is trading their own account here, but what about the others? We don't know about that. The thing is, these people could, at the same time, have influenced what the companies themselves were doing in terms of their trading habits.
It is possible, but what I think it's a key distinction. If these individuals were actually working on behalf of the firms and their employers were taking advantage of the inside information, that is a tremendously serious issue, because these are major city names. It threatens their integrity and reputation. If, on the other hand, these are simply individuals who are using, for example, Deutsche Bank's information for their own benefit, that's hugely embarrassing for Deutsche, but entirely different in consequence on reputation.
Simon, let's just look at the timing here. We're months, or should I say weeks, away from a general election. The Conservative Party has said that they would shut down the Financial Services Authority. What gives?
Nothing will change. What's going to happen, these people have been arrested today. It is quite likely they'll be charged in 3 or 4 days. At that stage, FSA can start interviewing them seriously. What may happen is that some of them might turn what's called Queen's evidence and say, right, in return for immunity from prosecution, I will explain in detail what has happened. Then it will take some more months for FSA to prepare a case. Then they need to book time in a court. This one may still be running 6, 12, 18, 24 months hence, particularly if the individuals vigorously contest the charges, as is probably quite likely to happen.
The point here also was that the FSA being closed down by the Conservatives. Do you think they will act on that?
The Conservatives...
If they win the election, of course.
If the Conservatives win the election, they will probably relabel FSA. They will not close down its function, because all the European directives require every member state to have a securities regulator and an investment protection regulator. FSA will continue under different guises. It'll be old wine in new bottles. We will not lose the wine.
OK, but will we see people literally being taken off the trading floor, as we have seen in the US?
Yes. I think these people were arrested at their home because it's easier to arrest someone in their house and pull them out of bed than to pull them off a trading floor. But that is a definite possibility.
Simon, thank you so much for joining us. Simon Morris from CMS Cameron McKenna. Now,